Hello Tubesters, it's Gav and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're just having a look at some Perimetal 28mm French Napoleonic Old Guard Grenadiers. These are figures that I resurrected. I painted years and years ago, 12 years ago, something like that, and decided they were that bad that I wouldn't put them up for sale. These were some of the first units I did, and just kept them in a box of scrap really, and took them out recently. I'd have put a video up, and obviously took all the paint off them, and I'm going through the pile and repainting them really, and they'll go up for sale. So I've only got the four. I don't do them all like with grey hair. I give them a mixture, usually a couple of darker haired, grey haired type of guys, and usually with a blonde or a redhead type of bloke. They're painted in a whole host of colours. The blues are Andrea, the reds I believe they're actually a mixture of AK, 3rd Gen, and Vallejo, and as are all the other colours. Usually between those three, but I usually reserve the blues obviously because it's the blue set. I've got the red set as well, but I use those just if I'm doing red coats. But those three are the AK and the Vallejo what I use normally. I've got 4 more that I started the other night. I had a day off yesterday and was working on the 1 in 35 scale Tamiya Summerventi assault gun. But we're back on these. I've got I'm about to start basing tomorrow, probably tomorrow. The King's German Legion Hussars, which are periplastics. So you'll be seeing those soon. Just to give you what they look like, obviously not finished. So there's your blues. It's got to have one last highlight. You don't have to, obviously they were quite dark blue. In some cases, like almost going to an indigo blue. I have done that in the past. I need to go. Sometimes in the past, I've put like indigo, purple or violet in to give it a more indigo look. But you with that blue set, the Andrea blue set, it's fairly, you get some nice colours from it. You can always put a bit of black in or a bit of dark violet into the darkest shades, just to darken them up if you want to. You don't want to go in too light. That's what I sometimes see with the busts and that people paint of old Guard Grenadiers, and they go way really light. But on these smaller figures, you need some type of highlights on there, or otherwise they'd just be all plain. So, and the primer, should you want to know, is the lacquer primer from AK, which I forget the exact name of it, but it's goes through an airbrush. There you go. So thank you for stopping by and taking a look. Just a quick one, but I just thought, as I'm doing 4 at a time. I can't remember how much I've got in the sludge at the moment. I think I've got the last 5 or 6, something like that. I think I've got 1 extra because I've already done the command, something like that anyway. But we're almost finishing these now, which will be good. So they've languished in a box, chipped up and everything. I was always going to strip them at some point. It's just taken me about 12 years to do it. So just thanks for stopping by and taking a look. I've also got, which I hopefully to do later on, I've put the colours on the Würzburger 80mm ABs, and I'll give you a look at those in the next couple of days. And as I say, I'm also basing the periplastic King's German Legion Hussars. So fair bit going on there, and they keep creeping into the picture sometimes, which is the front rank stroke gripping beast now. Spanish guerrillas, they'll be, once these are off the bench, they'll get dedusted and finish those off, because then that's another unit I can put up for sale. You take care of yourselves. I thank you for stopping by, and coming up in other videos. Well, I've just mentioned some, haven't I? What else have we got? The Sommervente 1 in 35 scale. I'm just about to start painting the figure, the crewman for that, and paint the machine gun, paint the jerry cans, and then really stick her on a very small base, and that's done. And Gav would have actually completed a model. I can't believe it. It'll be champagne corks for popping. And I then will either be still probably try and crack on with the car. I've been doing a couple of cars and just screech to a halt with those. So they really need to get pushed on if I can. But if not, I'll start this Starfighter, the 1 in 48 Starfighter from Kinetic. So look after yourselves. The other figures will be coming up. I've got an unboxing. In fact, I should do the video probably. No, I can't, because I need the big stand. But I'll have the Victrix 28mm Chasseur of the Guard. They will have an unboxing coming up in the next couple of days as well. So look after yourselves, and we'll speak soon.